Hello, my friends. Hello, my friends. Welcome to Image Lives, where you're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. That's right. You're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. Hello, I'm Brother Charles, your host. We have another fantastic topic for discussion for you today. But before we get into our discussion, let me say this to you, my friend. If today is the day that you arrived upon the planet, then happy birthday to you, my friend. That's right. Happy birthday to you. Why? Because God didn't make no junk. That's right. You are somebody. That's right. You're created in the image of God. You are somebody. And you deserve the best, my friend. You do. You deserve the best. On this particular program, we have topics of very fantastic discussions, topics that we believe that would be interesting to you, that would be beneficial to you. And today is no different. And we like to base our discussion on biblical principles and scripture. And today our topic for discussion comes out of the book of First Corinthians, the 13th chapter, and the 11th verse. And it reads as thus: When I was a child, I understood as a child. I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. When I was a child, I thought as a child, I understood as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. Our topic for discussion today, my friend, is values. That's right, values. What are your values? See, values tell exactly who you are. They tell something about what you believe. They are basically your beliefs and ideologies. Your values are those things that you hold dear, those things what we call core values, those things that you really hold dear, that you won't cross over for anything. Values. What are some of your values? Well, we're going to look at that. Do you have some values? I'm sure you do. Everybody has values, but some don't have them as deeply ingrained within their personalities or characters as others do. We're going to look at some biblical characters. Well, maybe one is, well, two, that had values. And these guys were very interesting. They had values, therefore they held to their values. One sold out in a sense, and another one was willing to die for what he believed in. So values. What are your values? What are those things that you really hold dear to yourself? Values, core. What are your core values? That was one particular instance that we have to really understand, and that's who we are. One person says to know thyself, know who you are. Do you know what you like? Do you know what your values are? People go through life and don't have a clue as to what they value. So we're gonna look at some of the things that we hold dear that are our values. We're gonna look at one particular instance where an individual had some very close values that he held, core values. What are core values? Those are values that you won't sell out of. Those values are things that you will not go against. It's like drawing a line in the sand, saying, I'm not going to cross over it. See, I hold this very true. So let's look at an individual that had some values. One person, he sold out. This particular person sold out. Now, why he did this? There have been many schools of thought as to why he did this and everything. But let's see, the value here was that, look, would you betray your friend? Would you betray your friend? If you saw your friend doing something wrong and they had a $10,000 reward out on him, would you tell off on it? So somebody said, good as gone. And some people would say, no, I wouldn't snitch him. I wouldn't do it. See, different values. These are things that you hold dear, to yourself. One individual, especially in the Bible, is a story of an individual that had his values. He loved money. He loved money. This guy was a treasurer for the pack. His name was Judas Iscariot. And this old boy, why he sold out the Messiah, we don't know. We don't know. People say, oh, he just want to make him a quick 30 pieces of silver right quick. He's seen Jesus do all kind of stuff. Seeing Jesus heal all kind of miracles, do all kind of things. So hey, Jesus can get out of this here. Yeah, I can make me some money right quick. You understand? So the old Judas, he said, one that I kissed, that's the one. That's the one. So he betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. His values were not the core values, shall we say. He sold out on his friend. He sold out on his teacher. He sold out. Those were That's what we're talking about, his values. Of course, it didn't mean he loved money more than he loved his friendship. Well, I feel like I make me a quick 30 pieces of silver. I can get over on this and Jesus get out of this fire. No, not really. not really. But then let's look at another individual that had some core values. He held his belief in the Creator, very true. This young boy by the name of David, he had some very serious values. Before he came into power, he could have killed Saul at least 3 times, but he didn't. He didn't. Why? He said, "I will not touch the Lord's anointed." That was something that David believed in. That was a core value. I will not go against whom God has put in place. I will not touch the Lord's anointed. Very interesting. This was a core value with David. He held it very close to his heart. He wouldn't go against the Lord's anointed. So he could have come into power like that. No, he said he's going to come into power with the right way. Values. What is that you and I value? What are some of your core values? Would you tell off on your friend? what are some of the things if you were working on a job and you say, I don't steal. And so one of the guys, and maybe the boss said, look, I want you to just steal this thing, just misplace this for a little bit. Yeah, but that's gonna bring no, that's gonna get me in trouble. Not really. We're gonna pay you $100,000 if you do this. Oh, well, what? Don't worry about it. We're gonna cover for you. Just do it. We'll pay you. Now, if you have a core value, say, I don't steal. No, inspire. I don't care what it is. I don't steal. You wouldn't do it. But if you did, you would do it, my friend. We're talking about values. What are your values? What are your core values? See, people are very, very interesting. Do you know what your core values are? Do you know what it is that you value? Some people value peace higher than anything else. I value my peace. I'm not going to get caught in a lot of rhetoric, a lot of argument. I walk away. Some people walk away saying, no, I value my peace. You're going to be a coward. That's all right. I value my peace. See, values come to place whenever there is something that's going to be in a contradictory method, and it reveals to your true character is what you really stand for. What are your values, my friend? What is it that you really stand for? People say all kinds of things. It never ceases to amaze me. Here again in the story of the Good Samaritan, we see some values being displayed. The priest and the Levite walked right by the man. He didn't value that boy too much. Here's the Samaritan that comes along and helps him. Values. See, and it never ceases to amaze me. Good folks call themselves Christians, and we love the Lord and everything, and turn around and condemn another human being. Oh, they're so terrible. They're terrible. They're worse. They're not like us. They're going to hell. We want them to go to hell. They want something wrong with them. We just hate values. What are your core values? Do you treat all people as respectable human beings? I don't care how many tattoos they got on them. I don't care what their hair look like. I don't care what color their skin is. Just do you value them as fellow human beings? What are your values, my friend? Life is so intriguing. See, it tells a great deal about you. Now, there are 3 things. There are 3 ways that you can tell a great deal about a person as their values, what they value. One is through their speech. You can tell a great deal about what people value, about what they're saying through their speech, and another is through their actions. Their value is going to be revealed in their actions, and the other one is through their reply, and how they reply to certain things. Values, what they say, and how they do. This is very interesting, isn't it? See, your value is going to be revealed as to what you hold dear. What you hold dear and true. I've seen individuals say, well, I won't snitch on them. I won't tell on them. No, they go to prison because they didn't want to be labeled as someone that told on someone, Values. What is it that you value, my friend? And some people value certain things. If you value gambling, you're gonna be at the casino. If you value going to church, you'll be there at the church. What your values are, they reveal a great deal about your character. They do. Now, if you're transparent, in other words, you don't have anything to hide. You hold truth as a high value. So what are some things that you value? You and I have to really just sit down and look at as to what it is that we value. Do you value friendship? Do you value treating people with respect and dignity? If you do, it comes back to you. There are laws in the universe, my friend. When you and I understand these laws, we will understand how great the things are that we value. What are some of your values? Only you can answer that. But you, my friend, have a great deal to really ask yourself some core questions. What are my values? What do I value? Until next time, this is Brother Charles with Enriched Lives. May love, joy, Peace and happiness forever be with you as we walk upon this good earth that God has given us, my friend. And remember, give us a thumb up on this here and say, hey, I really want to see what my values are. Thank you for taking the time out to listen to us. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to this. Tell someone else about this program. We thank you. And again, you be blessed, my friend. May God continue to bless you. And remember, your values tell a great deal about who you are. Thank you very much.